I attended a webinar series a couple of weeks ago, and this was one thing the facilitators shared that had stuck with me, and I felt I just want to come on here and share it with you. And he said, whenever you realize how much you wish you knew something from the past, whenever you feel like, oh my God, this is so much so good and information, I wish I knew this 5 years ago, I wish I knew this 20 years ago. Whenever you come to that realization, it's a signal that you have not been taking mentoring or mentorship seriously in your life. It means that you have not been surrounding yourself with people who could possibly help you with that information. And these could be through friends, through purposeful mentorship, through partnerships, collaborations, or just surrounding yourself with people. And in this day and age, obviously pursuing some knowledge online, but you've not been intentional in curating a community of people around you who are smarter than you and who are most likely ahead of you in some way, especially in your profession, right? And I feel it was so good to think about because when I think about it, it is true. If you knew a friend who was 2 or 3 steps ahead of you in your job or in your profession, right? It would have probably been easier to access this information that you are now hearing about 5 or 10 years later. You get it? So as you're going into the next year, hopefully you're thinking about the next year. And if God gives us life, you're already thinking through what you want to prioritize, what to plan, and things like that. Think about how you can intentionally save yourself 5 years, 20 years, 15 years, X number of years by just surrounding yourself with people who are 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of you that you can always rely on to help you. And sometimes it's if it's not someone who can be in your circle and provide you this information or these insights as a mentor, and you have to pay for an online course to do it because chances are you're going to spend more learning it by yourself 5 years or 20 years in versus learning it from somebody in 2 or 3 hours. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so that was something I really found insightful that I wanted to share with you. Now, the additional thing is you realize I talked about 1 to 3 steps ahead of you. It's very deliberate because there's also another school of thought out there that when you're seeking mentorship from people or you're looking to learn from people, they have to be influencers or celebrities or people so far up in their journey in order to really learn good information or to access good insights. But that could actually be hurting your growth because if somebody is at a celebrity influencer stage in their journey, yes, definitely you can learn something from them, but they are too far off from your current status that they might not have real time insights to share with you. So, an example is you want to be a lawyer, right? Chances are the people you should be speaking to are people who are currently in law school and not necessarily people who have been lawyers for over 2 or 3 decades. Of course, you can look up to them as inspiration on how you want your reputation to be respected at that pinnacle of your career, but you want to keep somebody who is just 1 to 3 steps ahead of you in current times so that you have real-time insights to help you plan your next steps. If they are this close to you but then they have made such pivotal strides in their career or whatever it is or field you are looking at, it's most likely they have information that can be relevant to you at this current stage. And so it's good that you can look to celebrities or people who are, decades ahead of you in whatever aspirations you have. But I want you to focus on people who are 1 to 3 steps ahead of you because they most likely have more relevant information that can help you rather than somebody who has been, years and years ahead of you that might not fully understand the dynamics of your situation, given the economic situation, given the peculiar challenges you may be facing and all the different things that have changed as a result of the rate the fast pace at which information comes and goes in this present age. Does that make sense? Let me know what you think about this idea. I'll see you in the next one.